Hey everybody, welcome back to Azure Plays more Legend of Zelda Second Quest, where, yeah, as you can tell, I have a lot of money, but that's also because we're going to need it. So, yeah, I just beat the third dungeon. I have the little note, which we're actually gonna make use of. So right over here is where I got all my money. It's a gambling den. You know how this works. You just go in there and just bet your money, and then bet your life savings, and then there you go. You have a lot of money. So, what we're going to do is go right over in this direction and actually get use out of that old note that we have. We go right in here and use it, which I already did because I forgot that you use it once and then it's good to go. Go in here and then you can buy some medicine. I'm going to buy some. I'm going to need it because this dungeon, level 4, sucks. it really does. So, in the dungeon itself, you want at least 150 rupees because you're going to be needing that money. You're going to make use of it. So, that's why I have more than 150 rupees because I'm going to make use of it. Getting there is actually not that hard because you just gotta go from the starting position, just go right a couple times, then use the warp and you're pretty much already there. So we're just gonna skip all this, just kind of finagle my way in there. I really wish I could like get a stopwatch or something that was like infinite. That would be amazing. Because some of these enemies in this next dungeon, can I hit you please? Thank you. Are gonna be just atrocious. Just atrocious. So first off, we just need to take this first road right over here. Not a big deal. Go to the left. And I have no idea how you're supposed to figure this out, like at all. No idea. The fourth dungeon's on this screen. You gotta push this rock. How would you know to do that? I have no idea, but this dungeon is essential for getting, like, to being able to beat the game, of course. I mean, you need the Triforce piece, but still, you need more than that here. So, biggest reason why this dungeon is devious, we're gonna start off by showing some enemies. So we know these blue bubbles, right? These blue bubbles are actually kind of like, just normal. If you get hit by them, you can't use your sword for a little bit. It will come back after like a couple seconds. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal at all. The nice thing is they don't hurt you, so that's even better. So like if you get touched by them, it's just like whatever. Also, I picked up a key. There's a key in this room. But now that we know that, we're gonna be dealing with the worst version of the bubble. Introduced in second quest is the red bubble. The red bubble is awful. You get hit by it, you can't use your sword, period, until you touch a blue bubble, which was in the other room. Drink a potion, visit a fairy fountain, like touch a fairy, or collect a piece of Triforce. If you die, leave the dungeon, collect a heart container, or save and quit the game, you still can't use your sword. That's how much these things suck. I'm actually really surprised this functionality even exists in the first Zelda game. You'd think that would not be a thing. So yeah, well yes, I did hit one just now. I can't use my sword at all. Thankfully in this dungeon, they do space it out in a way that, oh hey, there's blue bubbles immediately. So they kind of, it's more forgiving in the first time you see them at least. So they introduce the gimmick right away, which is nice. It just sucks when you manage to like get hit by them. Either way, you need to put on bombs for this Dig Dogger. So, Dig Doggers die to, like, pretty much bombs. They're pretty easy. So, all we really gotta do is kind of develop a new strategy. Now that we have, like, the recorder and all that, we can just go over here, plant the bomb in them, and then use the recorder. Because when you use the recorder to do these kind of things, the timer still goes for the bombs. So, the timer is still active, but everything else freezes. So, you pretty much get free hits on the Dig Doggers. It makes them actually stupidly easy to deal with. Until you get to this point, then you gotta chase it down, and it's just kind of annoying to deal with, as usual. But, yeah, let me get rid of that one. It would be nice if they dropped hearts, because everything does so much damage in this dungeon, it's ridiculous. Stay still, thank you. And now, here is an awful room. We're dealing with Dark Nuts, the usual stuff. There's a lot of them. This room has the compass, so it's not that big of a deal, but the Pole's Voice, having, like, they take a lot of damage for you to kill, that's also annoying. But yeah, just the Dark Nuts in general. They do damage to you, they hurt. I don't have a lot of bombs to deal with them, so I kind of gotta get lucky. Because again, if you're not facing them, you can use bombs on them, like if you're like looking away and stuff. It's still annoying to actually hit them. But yeah, it's just the blue ones that are kind of annoying. The orange ones, not so much. You can get rid of them in a couple hits. But I just need to hit them in the direct, like the best way possible. I'm going to die to these, and I'm like not even like in the second room. Oh boy. Can we just continue doing that, please? This is amazing. Nope. Okay, good. I'm nearly dead, but good. Face that. Bam, get you. And then I just need to hit you a couple more times. In the meantime, I'll get rid of you. Ow. I need to hit you a couple more times as well. Come on, stop moving. Stop going up and down and let me hit you. Yeah, yeah. Almost forgot about that dart right there. Okay. Come on, just do the jumpy jumpies. Come over, thank you. And then you go straight down. Awesome, you didn't listen to me at all. This guy like just kept going. Go straight down from here. Thank you. Go straight down, bam. And then, bam, there we go. All that for a compass. All that for a compass. And now, another terrible room. Let's go in here and then put on my candle so I can see what's going on in here. Right now, that should do it. And I'm gonna get out of here. Bye, bye, get through the door. Get through the door, please, thank you. That room is awful. But yeah, we have another Aqua Mentis to deal with, which they're as easy as it used to be. So it's just like bam, bam. I got the big shield, so I don't have to worry about it actually hitting me. Just kind of bam, bam, and it's gone. No big deal. This next room's a little bit treacherous just because of the fact that a lot of enemies to deal with in here. Not terribly bad though, like considering it's just Gyptos and Pole's voice and things like that. It's not Dark Nuts where I need to be facing a certain direction. I can constantly just hit them. The nice thing though, is that there's also a treasure in here, but it's also devious at the same time. Because you think that once you get the treasure, you're done, right? You just go over, grab the Triforce after you know, defeat the boss here and all that stuff. There's 2 treasures in this dungeon. So yeah, it's like, okay, I can probably maybe find it. Not that big of a deal. I find the treasure, I walk out, all that stuff. The fact that there's 2 in here, it's dumb, it's annoying. Really, really stupid. I like the fact that I got hit and then I got a heart. Can I get another heart, please? That's not necessary, but thank you. All right, I'm just gonna push this block and I'm gonna grab the treasure, at least one of the treasures in this dungeon. Here we go, the book. It's kind of worthless right now because I don't have the item that is necessary for it. There's an item, I'm gonna get hit by that key, aren't I? Oh, I did not get hit by the, okay. I'm gonna pull out something that's actually useful. There we go, and then bam, and then bam, perfect. Yeah, I can't use it yet because you need the magic rod for it, and all it really does, make the magic rod just spew fire as well, which can just do candle stuff. Not that big of a deal, but it's, I forgot, there's actually a hidden goodie. There's a hidden goodie. There's a reason why we got money, and this is one of them. So, I just said we needed 150. This costs 100. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Yes, I do. More bombs indeed. Because that gives me 12. That is amazing. That is just amazing. That's a lot of bombs. And I'm going to use them all in this dungeon, more than likely. Hidden wall right over here. More Dark Nuts. Thankfully, there's no blue ones. But I'm still going to use some bombs anyway, since we just got a lot. Ow, I'm also going to use my potion because I don't want to die. There we go. Here's the most annoying sound in the world. There we go. And that gets longer when you have more bombs. It's just like, please stop. Okay, I got one. I don't want to lose that yet. I like the fact that I can hit things from far away. Okay, there we go. Ow. Well, I lost that. There we go. Can I get my magic sword again? That would be cool. I'm definitely not getting it unless I get a heart, which is probably not gonna happen because Dark Nuts just, yeah. I'm gonna save that because I have 10 bombs and I'm gonna need them very, very shortly. Because this next room is the main course. Hello, blue Dark Nuts. There's a lot of them, so I'm gonna try to like get in a good position to just hit them all, if I can. Yeah, there we go, that's a nice hit. So we'll do that again, perfect. And then, boop. Okay, that's another one down. About right here, please. Thank you. And then another, I meant to actually place the bomb, but I kind of just stood still there. There we go, 3 more to go. And I've only taken 3 hearts of damage in total so far, so that's not awful. Okay, that's another one down. Probably should start swinging my sword so I don't waste all my bombs. Yep, okay. Okay, bomb time. Okay. Now. I hate these guys. I hate them so much. It is so hard to position. Just stop. I have no health again. I'm gonna place this right there. Die, thank you. And I'm going to place this right here. Die, thank you. All out for a key. I'm gonna grab these bombs. That sucked. That really sucked. All right, grab that. It gives me 4 bombs, which is less than I need, ideally, honestly. This next room is not that bad. It's just like spike traps like that and that. And all we really gotta do is just stun this one right here. And then, hello there. Right there, perfect. So, we can head forward, but we're not gonna really necessarily do that. I mean, we can. Actually, you know what, I'm going to. Because this room, I can get bombs in, so it's not that big of a deal for me. So, hello there. So I'm just gonna light this up, so I want more bombs. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of these rooms. It's kind of annoying because I can't actually get across like all this lava. Although it's like more pink right now, so there we go. And I'm not gonna continue that way because I am going to actually go the way that gives me a little bit more progress. So we're gonna do that, and then I didn't want to get hit there. It just happened, but you can sneak by doing that. Hello. Well, this is not as bad. Continue doing that, please. I'm just going to stay here and just keep poking. I mean, it's effectively been working so far. Okay, there we go. More bombs, there we go. I'm maxed out on bombs again, nice. I'm gonna get you as well. And now for you. Can one of them drop a heart? Thank you. That's all I was asking for. Now I just need to be careful so this one doesn't just go into me and I lose that heart immediately. Okay, there we go, and we get a key. Okay, so now, welcome to another staple of Zelda games. They always have a room like this for some reason, where you push the block up and then you only have access to like 1 or 2 directions depending on where you push the block. Yeah, it's a little annoying like that. But thankfully, we're just gonna head back into this room, so I'm gonna do this. And we're gonna go right in here, where we have to face a Dodongo. It's not awful because we could just do this and then just hit it, but I'm going to do this and try to stun it by making the bomb just explode. Okay, it didn't really quite work that time. Pretty much you have to hit the Dodongo with a bomb, but make it so it doesn't eat it sort of deal, and then you can just slash at it and it's done. Or you can just have them just eat the bombs like this and it's fine either way. There we go. I mean, it wastes 2 bombs, but at least I got a heart back, so I'm not complaining there. Either way, we head up north and we face another Dark Nut room. I just wish I could use my sword in the doorway, so I'm gonna do this. Walk back out and try to like give them like a better position for me to enter this room because we have Dark Nuts as well as stupid laser beams. So yeah, it's an annoying room to say the least. I only hit 1 with that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, there. Okay. Okay, got you again. And right here. I don't think I hit any with that one. That's kind of a problem. Okay. I definitely need to, no, just graphics slow down, graphics slow down. Move this way, there's a lot more of them over here. Really? There's a lot more of them over here. I want to hit all of them, please. Okay, there we go, that's a better hit. Here. That was a good one. Okay, over here. Hit you, got you. Really? Okay, okay. Spam the button! There we go, I didn't want to die there. I'm gonna get hit immediately, aren't I? Okay, that's good. That's fine. But now I'm out of potions, which kind of sucks because now I pretty much have to do or die at this dungeon at this point. Can I hit you? Thank you. Having a sword beam's nice. I can at least hit stuff from further away. When the sword beam likes, I'm gonna keep you on the screen. Ah, dang it. I wanted to keep you on the screen a little bit longer than that. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. All that for a map. All that for a map. So yes, this is the letter D dungeon. So if we pull up our map, we can notice that we haven't really gone through a lot of rooms. Surprisingly enough. But we're mostly done in this dungeon. It's not too big of a deal. We pretty much dealt with like the worst of it, honestly. Kinda. But yeah, we're gonna head up here. And get into this room. This room has a bunch of keys in it, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's also kind of stupid because there is a little bit of a moat there in the way. Like you can't get over that unless you have the step ladder, which is an item that we just don't have yet. If we kill all these keys, like I said, if we kill all these keys, there we go. It drops the key. I can't grab that. There's no way to get it. at all unless you have the step ladder. So it's just not happening. But now, thankfully I have 1 bomb left. Thankfully, which I need more bombs actually. But if we go over here and bomb that, it brings up a wall that's like, uh-oh, we need to do that. Leave your life or money. This is why you need 50 rupees. You can get out of this room by bombing the wall like I just did, like, because the way that you get in is through here. Like on this one, is like you can walk through it, no problem. Because if you do, you get another hint. If you go in the direction of the arrow, if I go in the direction of the arrow, what? I feel like there should be more to that, but there isn't. It's kind of dumb. Either way, yeah, we do need to head this way in order to even progress in the dungeon, which kind of sucks. So it's nice that we have the money because we could just do this, pay him, and then go. If we paid him a heart container, we will lose a heart permanently. Yeah, that's awful. That sucks. Either way, we have a blue bubble room. Not that big of a deal because they can't actually hurt us. But they can be annoying when I'm trying to push a block. Thank you. Right over here. Let's go right down in here. And that brings us over to here, which I think I'm actually kind of screwed because I need bombs. I need bombs to actually progress right now, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, we got a room with red bubbles in it. We need to actually avoid them as much as possible so we can actually get in. Up. I got it. That's fine. Because, yeah, it's a dig dogger, so we don't need to worry too much about it because we can just use bombs on them, which I don't have, so that's kind of a little bit of a problem. Yeah, so you know what? I need more bombs. I am going to be right back. Let's get those bombs. Thankfully, when you're going through the dungeon a second time, you don't have to pay the guy. He's just gone, so you don't have to worry about that anymore, thankfully enough. It's not too big of a deal. Once you get, like, to that point, you can just save and quit. As long as, like, pretty much just resource managing, just try to get lucky and make sure you have bombs and stuff like that. Just don't waste all your bombs unless, like, you really suck at actually hitting dark nuts, then waste them. But you're definitely going to need bombs for the rest of this dungeon. Just make sure you don't get hit by those there because, yeah, then it kind of sucks and you need to go back through here in order to get hit by the blue bubbles or drink a potion again, which, speaking of, I actually did buy another one just in case I needed it. But, yeah, I need to go and get hit by a blue bubble so I can even use my sword again. Thankfully, they're right there. It's not that big a deal. So it's like they always have them in places they can actually, like, get to them again and just get your sword back. It's kind of nice that they did that. I didn't mean to play that in here. But it's still annoying having to deal with that concept in general. Thankfully enough, let's try not to get hit by them this time. There we go. And now that I have bombs, let's actually deal with this the proper way, with bombs. And a recorder. The bomb. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. And then boop, 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 boop. And thank you for the heart. Now all I got left is just you. All right, new heart container, which still doesn't restore the red bubble, by the way, even if you got that. Now, don't walk forward. This may seem counterintuitive, but don't walk forward. If you haven't got the bomb upgrade, you actually can head through this wall. It's a one-way street, unfortunately, and then you're gonna have to go all the way back around, and then you can get the bomb upgrade from here if you have the money. But what you wanna do is go over here. Because if you look at your map, you can definitely tell you haven't been some places yet, and this is one of them. You need to head in this direction. I'm gonna die from these things if I am not careful. So let me just try to get some good whacks in there before they kill me. Thank you. Get rid of you, and then, aha, there we go. Keep going a little bit forward. Wrong button. Keep going a little bit forward. Because yes, as you can tell, I have not gone through the entire map yet. There's still some areas. And this is one of them. This room is 3 dodongos. 3. This is why you also need bombs, because you need to get rid of them. There's a lot of them, so if we can get a good placement on them to where they don't move after getting hit, then we can basically just not waste bombs. Thing is that I am not really that great at doing that, but if you are good at doing that, then you just don't waste bombs. we go. Yep. I'm just gonna feed them because they look hungry. There we go. Have some bombs. Thank you. And then you as well. It'd be nice if they gave you another heart container for doing this, but no. You just go forward one more time, and then have to deal with this room. Yay! Why? Why do they do this? And ironically enough, that doorway right to the left there just leads to like a wall that is just like one-way street as well. That's where the dungeon map is. We don't want to go that way because we already got the dungeon map, so we don't have to worry about it. Thankfully, this room is actually kind of forgiving with these dark nut positions because there's a lot of just like space that they just can't do anything in, so you can kind of get rid of them rather easily. There we go. And I got more bombs out of it. Now all I got left is just these Pulse Voice, which they can move through these blocks. I can't, which is the worst thing in the world because they could just sit there and do this. So I just kind of have to just kind of wait until I get some good shots in. There we go. Can you stop hopping around? Stop bunny hopping. Stop it. Get over here. Oh. I was not paying attention to my health there. I know the thing just spawned, but I'm gonna have that on standby. If I get hit again, then yes, I will use it, but I don't necessarily need it. I mean, I do, but if I can get away with not using it, then that's good. Stop. Come on, come down. Okay. Come on. I don't want to waste this. Thank you. There, good. So we push, not that block. It is this block over here. What we need to do is we need to block the door. That way we don't think about going in there, and we could just kind of go this way and go down here. Be careful because there's keys, and we don't want to get one shot by keys if you have like no health left. So yeah, let's just try to deal with them. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Die. Die. And you as well. And then all we got left is you. Aha, now we're safe. So we can grab the raft. This is the actual treasure of the dungeon because the book's kind of pointless. The raft actually will allow us to get to level 5. We need that. So we're gonna go back through here and we're gonna finally grab that Triforce piece. Just gonna make sure to not get hit by any of those lasers. And then one more time for good measure. Get through there. Thank you for aiming at me in a weird way. And then we could grab the Triforce piece and be done with this place. Finally. The music's gonna end before my hearts are back. Okay. That could have gone better, honestly. But that dungeon's horrible, so it's understandable. All right. Well, we have 4 Triforce pieces, and it looks really stupid. It looks like a person just leaning on the side going like, ah, with their hands. Yeah. So, next time Azure plays more Legend of Zelda Second Quest, we're going to go to level 5. But we have a little bit of stuff to do first. Not that big of a deal. See you all then.